Waec 2026 physics objective question number 12, that is question 12. In the diagram below, use the object distance from a lens and fix the distance of the image produced. And we have the diagram here. So we have u phi, that is product of the object and the image on the vertical, that is object distance and image distance on the vertical, their product. Then on the horizontal, we have the sum of the object distance and the image distance. Then the question is the slope of the graph represents the, now A, principal focus, B, inverse of the focal length, C, focal length, then D, magnification. Now, how do we determine the slope of a given graph? Then in this graph, we have the change in the sum of the object distance and image distance on the horizontal. Then on the vertical, we have change in the product of the object distance and image distance. So now the slope of any graph, slope equals to change in the vertical axis, that is change in the unit we are using in the vertical axis, divided by change in the sum of the object and image distance on the horizontal axis. Now in this case, we have u phi divided by u plus phi. Now let's denote this by a letter. Let's use letter S to be u phi divided by u plus phi. Now we want to determine what quantity does x represent. That is what we are required to determine from the question. The quantity that this x, which is the slope, represent. Or we can as well use, let's use the symbol for the letter for slope, S. We are using S instead of x. Let's use letter S, that is slope. S equals to u phi divided by u plus phi. Now let's determine the inverse on both sides of the equation. So determine the inverse of the slope, 1 over S equals to, then the inverse of this equals to the inverse of the other side too, for the equality to hold. Then this will turn to u plus phi divided by u phi, that is S inverse of S, 1 over S will now turn to 1 over u phi divided by u plus, which will give us this. Now in this case, you can rewrite this expression on the right hand side there by using u, then divided by u phi plus phi divided by u phi. You have a 1 over S equals to u can go, then we have 1 over phi, then phi can go, we have 1 over u, then we have this. So this is a length formula. By replacing this S with F, that is we have F to be the focal length, equals to 1 over phi plus 1 over u. Back to the initial equation that we work on, this one. So remember that we determine the inverse. We are going to determine the inverse once again, that the inverse of 1 over will give us F, which is equals to 1 over phi plus 1 over u. So therefore, the answer to the question is the focal length. The slope of the graph will give us the focal length. Therefore, option C is the correct option. Thank you. Please like, comment, and share. If you have any questions, you can drop in the comment section.